Cross legs, my sneakers, and my size name. Red blue on my soles, cause I'm sticking to the game. Got me in my bag, big money rolling. Friends got my wrist, so the timepiece keep showing. Cross legs, my sneakers, and my size name. Red blue on my soles, cause I'm sticking to the game. Got me in my bag, big money rolling. Friends got my wrist, so the timepiece keep showing. Cross legs, my sneakers, and my size name. Red blue on my soles, cause I'm sticking to the game.
Hey, that shit hot.
I was, man, you understand how much I was bopping?
Listen, this song I produced myself. I got that shit out. It is out on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, everywhere. So y'all make sure y'all check it out. It's called Get Paid by DJ Sync.
Mr. Booked and Busy 26 over here.
Okay, you talking about somebody that's booked and busy. Busy is an understatement.
Right. That's what's
Listen,
up, though.
it's so much good stuff. This is a awesome freaking year, and I'm just going forward. I don't even really care no more. I'm just so vested into DJing. It's like, okay, it's pathetic at this point because I'm like a DJ junkie.
That's
And
what passion do to you. You know what I'm saying?
hey, live and breathe it like every day. I know people sick and
Yeah.
tired of looking at me, but you know what? Just be sick of sync because I ain't going nowhere.
But that was smart. Like when we had that Antarctica blizzard 2000 and John for the past few days, and you was live doing your little thing. See, that's what we unfortunately that's what we all got used to during the pandemic. So it was
Right,
like
right.
that when they like to keep that vibe or keep your spirits positive and the energy going. Yeah, y'all keep that
Absolutely.
junk up for real.
Absolutely. And plus it allows me to because I record it as well. So I upload a lot of my my mix and different things on Mixcloud. And so people can keep listening to it as in their car if they download the app, you know, you got some songs and stuff to listen to. And so my goal is to kind of put out at least 2 or 3 songs a month. That's the goal.
Okay,
This year, this
that's
year,
what's
this
up.
year.
Push it.
Push it. What's going on? DJ Dap is in the house. I see you. My auntie Michelle is in. What up, though? We want to
Hi,
welcome
Auntie
everybody
Michelle. Hi,
for
DJ
joining
Dap.
us tonight on Let's Talk About It. As you know, we got Be Easy and J-Mo and myself, DJ Sync, bringing you what we feel like is some good topics to talk about. And hopefully that you guys like it as well. We got so much shit to talk about, so we just gonna just get into it. And you already know what I'm about to put up. We got to talk about this hot mess here. Sorry, church people, but we got to talk about this.
Oh, he went right into the first. He went right
Baby.
in. He went right into the first hottest topic. Oh, okay, me too. All right. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
whoa,
So,
I mean, is it? Here's my thing. I saw this right.
mhm.
Can we talk about the
What?
song? What was the song
What?
again? Wasn't it "We Fall Down"?
And then,
And we get up. I don't think it was spiritual. So you guys, as y'all already know, that this Grammy-winning gospel singer was
J-Mo went there.
accused.
Okay.
So there's a lawsuit accusing Donnie McClurkin of sexual abusing a young man. So this case is still allegations. So there is no criminal conviction at this time, but it's reopening conversation about power, accountability, and silence in religious spaces. What is going on with these people? Can we be real? So I read a lot of the stuff. So, you know, Donnie wrote a book and he talked about his homosexual experience or whatnot and trying to get out of it. I guess he found Jesus and was trying to convert this guy.
He so-called
Yeah.
prayed himself out of it.
And prayed himself out of it, but he was trying to pray to get away with this guy, which his name is Giuseppe Carlito. And I guess in them trying to pray it away, he was trying to get up on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a
There,
if
I
it
don't even know which angle to say it with this, which way to go with this, because again,
Just
they're just
go ahead, go
allegations.
for it. It's
There,
allegations,
there's
allegedly.
allegations
it's always
because they
allegations.
tried to say something about TD Jakes too, right? A little while
Oh,
ago,
you
you know
know
what I'm
when TD
saying?
Jakes was swallowing.
Right. So, and
Have
yeah,
you ever been
it's like,
swallowed?
yeah, and that went so viral.
It did. It
So,
did.
it's always something with church folk. They gotta tune in, tap in, some kind of um it's like you got to call it out for what it is. You know, everything else getting everything else political from every which direction is getting called out. So religious stuff, they feel the need to, why not speak out too, if that's the case. If
Right.
that's the case, you know what I'm
Right.
saying. And if these are the allegations that come to pass as true, or somebody has receipts to that information, that's sad, because again, that we gonna talk on, that's a whole nother spectrum of a conversation of
Yeah.
why people don't want to go to church in the first place.
And I think that if
Or
Donnie would just live in his truth, nobody would care. They were grown. Just
and
be,
if
just
that
be,
and yeah,
if
if
it
that be the
happened,
case, if
you
that be the
know,
case,
just
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like at some point, okay, so and then what? Y'all gonna stop listening to this man too? You know
no.
what I'm saying? Then what?
Right.
Okay, if it did come out, oh, okay, and then what? Because again, we could tap back into, so how many of y'all family members y'all calling out are still quiet with? You know what I'm saying? Like
That
that's
part. That part.
eh,
Let
My
people be who they are, so they won't have to go through this quiet, closeted shit. And that man, you know, and people gonna hate me for this. All that man is just trying to get some money out of Donnie. It's all extortion.
something.
He's
It's
trying to get some
yeah,
money.
because it's something. Because like I said, they just said something about, and gave that man more clout and put more people in his church, and he got a mega church about TD Jakes. So
Hmm.
y'all ain't doing nothing but praising them even more, really, because again, people can eat off that a different way. So
That's true. That's true. What say you, J Mo?
I mean, it's unfortunate. Like I said, I mean, it's whether if it's true, shame on him. But it's always. But then again, it's always cases like this.
Right.
We don't
hmm
we don't know the guy, the other person. We don't know what his financial thing is. He may owe some money. His house may be
something.
getting close.
No, he was working for Donnie for some years, and he
Okay.
was going to different trips, and and I'm pretty sure that he was getting paid some good money. And I guess Donnie found somebody else and cut him off the titty. Shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. If it, okay, let's just say for example, it was true.
Right.
it was consensual or whatever, and it could be on a thing, and it could be on that level. Whereas, hey, maybe Donnie may have found something new or
That's how
whatever.
I feel because they too that man is grown as hell, and for you
They
to be
both
sticking
are.
around to be uh quote unquote sexually abused or whatever the case may be, and
All of a
it may be
sudden,
some instance, and you are able to leave. Like you could have left any time. Like you didn't have to keep enduring this for years. You know what I'm
and
saying?
don't let me hear
So
this now,
You
and y'all
know,
friends, because when they bring up stuff like that, right? Other people have
mhm,
different receipts. So
right,
don't bring this up now, and it happened 10, 15 years ago, and you're coming, you want to speak up, that's
right.
fine. But within them 10, 15 years, did y'all stop talking? Or y'all doing something that hasn't been publicized
Disclosed.
yet?
Right.
Because it will be, if so, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They gonna track it down. So please, like at the end of the day, like you said, they both grown. So
Right.
whatever benefit you're getting out of exposing that man for what it is, I hope you're not seeing hanging around with him anytime soon.
Hmm. And so my thing is though, and then Donnie McClurkin came out with a post in response to everybody feel like they gotta jump on social media. They kind of give them their side.
Right.
My question to everybody that's listening: should public figures step aside during investigation? Was that a right thing to do to come out and talk about it? Because I feel like when you start talking about different things, it's kind of a little bit of admission to guilt.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Because if
yeah.
you ain't did
That's what I'm
shit,
saying.
it ain't
When
nothing to
you
talk
bring it
about.
up, yeah.
Right.
I mean,
because I'm like, what's the ending result? So you're
Hmm.
calling him out, but again, have you been friends with him? What relationship, bond, whatever do you have with him at all? All
Right.
that stuff they're gonna investigate out, right? So
Right.
if it was some type of money thing or a intimate relationship background of some kind, it's gonna be called out. But here's my thing, and then what? Y'all putting
And
more money in in
yeah,
his churches in his pocket. I don't know what this man doing besides wanting to get a few clicks and likes, but I mean, like
exactly. My thing is, Donnie, you couldn't do better because, I mean, you
that man
trying
look like
not
he hurting too. So I don't know.
that man look gay.
you said he
But,
ain't
but
Them
to be
eyebrows
honest,
is sharp from East Coast to the West Coast,
he don't look like
and
his
maybe a little bit of Botox in the
he's
chin
giving a little
and
metro. He
cheeks.
is. He's giving a little
He's giving a
metro.
lot.
He's
So
giving a
I'm
lot.
like, he's
He's
giving
giving a
too
little
much.
bit. Yeah, yeah. He's giving too much.
He's
Okay.
giving too much. I'm just looking at him like, sis, really? Come
Yeah,
on
like
now.
sweetheart, go sit down.
Sit down, please. Have a
it,
football
it
stadium.
it's wild. I mean, hopefully it's something just. I mean, I don't like when anybody in a public platform or domain get anything read, get anything said about
Hmm.
him or her, or whatever. Because
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you need some bread, you're gonna allow on a person to get that bread. You're
Hmm.
gonna you're
J-Mo,
gonna
just go ahead and say it. We fall down, but we get up.
You know what? He
you
said
do fall
that man. What's his name? What's his name?
you do fall
Baku. What'd you say his
down.
name was?
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe, right? Yeah. Okay.
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe, and he needs his soccer balls played with.
Hey, he
And
lay down and he got up.
But
baby,
yeah,
he didn't. He laid down and he still want to lay down,
He
and
still want to lay
that's his
down.
problem.
I'm just
That's what he
saying.
was
Hey,
like. He
y'all
needs some
make sure y'all
sun.
send Be Easy to hate mail because she got me
Not
started.
yeah,
Don't send me no hate messages.
and
Send them all
did. I
to Be
say
Easy.
this is Let's Talk About It Tuesday. I say what is
And what?
y'all these current events and what it is gonna be. That's what I don't renege on nothing that y'all hear me say on live that I wouldn't say on my own live.
That's
Okay,
right.
y'all.
That's right.
I mean, because
She lay down, but she
No,
gets up.
nope.
people are
And don't
funny
get me
on
wrong,
Twitter.
I am a Holy Spirited, Donnie McClurkin fan. So again,
Shabbat.
just like people really going in on my girl. That's another conversation. Leandria
Ooh.
Johnson. Okay,
Oh,
they be going
they
in on
better lay
her.
off her. She ain't no
They go in on her. That woman can't
listen.
have a social time and a drink to save her life. You know what I'm
But
saying?
all of
She
them,
been on.
my
Hold up,
grandma
I
used
don't
to say,
know. I don't
all
know. I don't
preachers
know
ain't
that
nothing
story.
but uh, what they say, drunks and pimps.
Hold up, she a drunk and a pimp, or
Yeah, she
So
said preachers
okay,
either a
here's the
drunk
thing.
or pimp,
I saw Leandria
drunk
Johnson a
or ex
couple
pimp.
years ago, right? Because a couple years
Uh-huh.
ago she did go to my church triumph and perform. You know what I'm saying? So that's my first time seeing her. Been loving her music, been loving her, right? They
right?
then I heard she went into shortly after the first time she went to Detroit is when she went into rehab for her alcohol.
Oh, Detroit got her fucked up.
However that went, that process was. Next thing I know, I started seeing her on what's that lady name?
He's that good
Alana
old man.
Banzan show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fix my life. She got into it with Alana on that show. And then it was nothing about a rehab, how she been, or she
Right.
wasn't making new music. You still see these videos and these reels about her old songs.
Uh-huh.
However, next thing you see, everybody reposting her whole live video because she was drunk on live talking about her 15-year-old son just left the
Oh, I
house.
saw that.
And he got
Right, right,
disrespectful.
right. She was toe up from the flow up though.
Right, but yeah, okay. But and here's what I always say, and here's what I always believe. I'm gonna stick to it. A drunk tongue speaks a sober mind all
Fact.
day, every day. So whatever that woman was feeling and going through, that's her child. You know what I'm saying? These 15-year-olds ain't 15 and no more. They talk like they're grown and can handle it as soon as that door
Right.
hit them on the ass. So however that situation happened, like I said, she probably ended up getting lit and making herself look bad. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, do I feel like she still struggles with alcohol? Yes. Do I feel like that rehab helped? Probably not. But who has it not? Who has it not? You know what I'm
But
saying?
but but
Can we guess
You're the
what
one
club?
that wanted to try to raise up through the ranks in the gospel section. So
Oh,
even if you're gonna do that, can't let your evil be spoken of, and damn show shouldn't be on live full
Yeah, but
blown
that, but
drunk.
that,
You
but
know what I'm
that,
saying?
yeah, but that
There's
again, an
therapists
alcoholic
therapy for
is
that type of
different than
stuff.
I'm just turned up and on live. I could be turned up 4 or 5 days a week on live. I know a lot of people who do it,
But you
okay.
ain't you
but
ain't you ain't in the church singing praise and worship either.
I just want
exactly.
I just want to guess what club she was in.
Mhm.
I was gonna call one out, but I probably
She
get
was
in
at
trouble.
home.
I'm not gonna say no when
Oh,
she came to Detroit.
I was gonna say duos.
I didn't see
Oh,
that.
You know
I
what?
didn't see what happened.
Why would
What you
you
talking?
why would you bring that up?
Right? What you talking about? What?
No,
Wait, I didn't see that part. I know she's. I know
no,
she performed not too long ago at Triumph.
this is not any news. It's not
Oh,
speculation. This is
J
J
Mo,
Mo
stop playing.
talking ish. That's
J
all
Mo,
it
stop
is.
playing. Talk about what club is
yeah,
she in?
Out of
yeah.
all
I was like,
clubs,
what
I
boy?
mean, it
I'm
goes
playing.
down in Southfield though, so it don't even matter which
I'm
club
playing.
it.
That's what I say.
Baby.
I'm playing. So
But you don't
We're
hang
gonna
out in
be off the
Southfield.
church folk, y'all. We're gonna be off church folk. There's a lot more hot stuff to talk about, I swear.
I mean, it is a lot of I feel like we need to take an offering in about 15 minutes. But
The
hey, I was in the church heavy, so right now I'm a sinner. On the
he fell
same
down.
side, a sinner who. All right, we go on to the next topic. All
Yeah.
right, we got to go on a
Next.
lighter note because
Next.
we've been talked a bunch of stuff and people gonna hate us and all this other type of
Mm.
stuff. God bless y'all. All right, so
We
on a
gonna be
lighter
shared
topic, we got to talk about
as
Jay Leno.
blasting religious people and stuff.
Right, exactly. So if you guys don't know that Jay Leno wife, she is suffering from dementia, and we want to talk about how would you feel if your spouse, if you're dating or in married to somebody or you're in a relationship and that person starts to develop dementia and they done obviously
Mhm.
forgot about everything about the relationship. Now you're like a complete stranger. How would you feel about that? How do you deal with that?
it's not to cut you off. It's crazy. My
Hmm.
wife's grandmother, a few years ago passed away from dementia, and it was some days that that she remembered. She
Hmm.
remembered my wife, but then again, it's some days that she didn't.
Hmm.
And y'all forgive me. I'm one of those that
You about to cry?
no, I ain't about to
Okay.
cry.
I was just trying to make sure if I need to get some tissue or a
No,
little napkin.
I mean, but like if it's your if it's your mate, if it's your mate, your companion, your spouse, whatever,
Right.
whatever.
Man.
Maybe this is my own sick, twisted mind, but like you're dating somebody new
Right.
all the time, whatever. I
I
mean,
mean, it's gonna
you
be
just
dating somebody new every day because every day they forget.
you just can't be in your
Yeah.
you just can't be in
People
your feelings.
like,
I mean,
And that's
yeah,
tough though, J Mo. Like my opinion, that's so tough because you're
it
talking about
is tough.
somebody you probably invested all them years in, right?
right.
And
Mhm.
spent all that time with, and you got pictures for memories, and whether you could share them pictures with her or not, she's still not gonna remember. And then
Nope.
you say like, don't put your feelings in it. Well, when you in a relationship in a marriage over 10 years, I think it's feelings there.
It's a lot of
I
So it's
mean,
feelings.
like
it's gonna be feelings
it's
there. I mean, it's gonna be feelings there, but I can't get mad. Let's just say my wife have
to the
dementia.
situation, yeah.
I said, this is my
No, if
wife.
your ass got dementia, Drea put your ass in a fucking adult foster home.
Oh, I don't know, because she's gonna try to get the bread. But but
She
let's
got
say,
Oh,
she got that good insurance policy out on your ass.
but,
She gonna get the bread after your ass.
but let's say it's the other way around or whatever.
Uh-huh.
hmm
Hey, she could be like, "Hey, you Johnny from the seventh grade," and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm Johnny from the seventh grade," or
hmm
whatever. It could
yeah.
be some,
It,
it could be some type of
until y'all
role play.
start doing the nasty and she calling you Johnny.
Hey, I'll just be Johnny for that few minutes. But
Isn't that like abuse? Like,
J5.
isn't that like elderly
Yes.
abuse?
So here's my thing with that. Like it's like you gotta pray for those in that situation, especially for when they have those bad, tough days. I
Right.
know somebody, right, whose mother is going through those stages, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it is
Mhm.
completely almost to the extent of I don't want to use the word unbearable, but to get along with somebody who's really tough in that, or to try and be patient with somebody who's really got it bad, and I
Right.
mean like got it bad to where they it's a negative turn towards their, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, towards what they
yeah,
don't remember. It
you're
could
right.
go wrong, so wrong to where
Right.
you go forget this person has a very bad disease, sickness, whatever you want to call it. And you, it again, like you said, you can't get in your feelings because those times, those bad days to deal with. I know people who are falling out with their own mother. I
Let
know
me.
people who are falling out with
Right.
their family members because of it, not being patient or understanding to their situation. We like you said, we can't fault them. You
No,
can't.
you can't. But I'm
They
gonna
can't
tell you,
help that.
this
You know.
story though, and I'm trying not to laugh. And my mom, if she watching, she gonna probably talk tell me I shouldn't have brought it up. But anyway, there is somebody that we know that's kind of close to the family.
Hmm.
Dad just recently passed. My condolences. And had dementia, but he beat his son and kicked him down the steps because he thought he was an intruder.
See what I'm
So
saying?
broke his leg
Yeah,
or
and low
sprained his
key,
leg or
and
his
low
back.
key,
One of them.
and low key, I was just trying to make light of the situation of it, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I mean, overall, yeah, it is kind of hard. You don't want to be. It's a loved one, and then, I mean, it's a loved one who you done love, known all your life, and she calling you somebody else because, I mean, at that stage, don't matter how hard it is for you, it's harder on them, and they can only go by off they
True
remember. So you may look
Exactly.
familiar. I mean,
or not.
in the physical now, I could be. Look, for example, God forbid if it happened to my wife. Yeah, I can be Jeremy in the present, but
Right. Correct.
I could look like somebody else when she was in the fifth or sixth grade
Exactly.
or whatever, and I
It'll be the
can't.
last memory they have,
Yeah,
and it
and
wouldn't, and it don't necessarily mean it's you. So
Right.
yeah,
yeah,
it don't necessarily mean it's me, and I can't really be in my feelings about that.
right,
And
right.
no, I mean, so for what Jay Leno was, and I read the story because I was the one who posted it in the group. I read it, and he was, and because the story was talking about why Hollywood talking about, well, why don't you get another girlfriend? And he was like, well, shit, I've been married to her for 42 years.
Right.
Why I'm about to look for somebody else just
Mhm.
because
Yeah, man.
she may remember me for about 3 hours, and then she may remember somebody else.
Yeah,
I already know what it is,
I
what he's
know.
going.
So my question to everybody that is looking at this live, are you prepared to take care of your partner long term? If your partner or your spouse, significant other got
Let me go to
into a
these comments
situation,
because y'all,
are you
yeah.
prepared to care for a partner long term? Are you going to take those vows through sickness and health
Till
serious?
death do you part. That's what
Exactly.
all that means. And
Yeah,
I'm finna hear it in some months. So
You
I'm
show
telling y'all,
and you
y'all gotta
care, Big
understand.
Easy.
Look,
Oh, I
look,
see
she
that
doing it
hand.
on live.
You might as
On
well come
live.
on the live.
I got witnesses on live. It's what she do. So see what I'm saying? She gonna
See what I'm saying?
so it's that it goes along with that. And
Yeah.
the sicknesses, all these diseases out here, it goes
Hmm.
along with that. You
Right.
yeah,
know, if you're not a patient person, you better go to school about patience or something. Hey, well, you
man.
signed up for that
Be a
when you put
patient
that
care technician.
you baby
Hey,
patient care technician. Do you hear me, DJ Sing? Like, okay, I'm look, I don't know how to fix you up, but I'm a doctor today. So it's
Hey,
man,
like, yeah,
hey,
it's
DMC
tough.
patch you up when you go in a hospital, so you better
yes,
patch up that relationship.
patch it up.
Patch it up.
Okay, it's tough, man. Not even on a dementia level. Just even if you're even if when you're in the living, man. I remember, man. I mean, my father. I mean, God bless the dead. My father passed away in 2015. But I remember when my dad,
Uh-huh.
he was alive.
Right.
He blew out his knee,
Mm.
and like he couldn't even wipe himself or whatever.
Mm, mm, mm.
That's how bad it was. And then like there was times I was living on my own, but there was times that if I came to visit, I knew his D was blown out or whatever, and I had to
Mhm.
wipe him. So it
Right.
just like, so it was just like,
But see, people along those lines, like what I knowing how I am, I wouldn't expect a soul to do for me what I would do for my own mother and father, right?
Mhm.
And
hmm
that's not selling myself short on any means or saying that my fiance couldn't and wouldn't do nothing. That's me saying that why wouldn't you for the people who brought you in this world?
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. Yeah.
Like that's the least you could do. The way I know I was raised, that's the least I could do. You know what I'm saying? That's like,
yeah,
and I pray to God every day it don't get to that point because I lost my mother on
Mhm.
Valentine's Day of 22.
I'm
Right?
sorry to
hmm
hear that. Mhm.
I still have my dad, and he's 82. That man goes to work out twice a week. That man goes to play 12 holes of golf, and his knees is getting bad. There's certain things he is gonna slow down
Right.
and stop doing
Exactly.
because again, for as long as he took care of me, I never known that single parent home stuff. My dad
yeah,
was for all the way through high school, college. He be right here. You know what I'm saying? He'll show up. He'll pull up on the worst of you. And he
Mm.
yeah,
again 82. So and that's a cue
yeah,
for you, right? So, but it's like you if it came down to that, what would we do? I have a
Right.
whole fiance that said, "Look, if it come down to your dad getting worse or
You
anything
got to bring
happen
him
along,
here.
we don't mind it. Yeah, we don't. I don't mind going to bring. Either we go there or he come up here. So
Right.
as
You got to
long
take
as
care of
long as he
your
good,
parent.
like
Yep.
I'm going to.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because as we was a lot of us was raised, we're supposed to bury them, and not supposed to bury us.
Right. Exactly.
And they took care of us coming in this world day
Mhm.
one. So why not when they gotta leave it day one? You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely. So
My my
go
thing is
ahead, Jamo.
my thing is overall, like the way that I look at it, I'm gonna treat that person, whether it's a family member, friend, or whatever, as
yeah.
how I think that I would think that they would treat me, and not just only them. I'm just talking about just in humanity, period, man.
Right.
Just
Exactly.
even if it's somebody that I don't know or whatever, man. You know, I can't say I would take somebody in or whatever, but
Mhm.
you know, but like look after them, take care of them or whatever. You know, make sure that they're there because at the end of the day, it's just humanity. You're just trying to be a good
Shit. Now
Samaritan.
you know that's more missionary over there.
Mm. Yes, for sure.
You try to do you try to do God's work, man. But
Hey,
like,
you might as well turn More Manor into a 501c3.
hey, I don't thought
So
about it. I don't thought about it.
hey, I get the paperwork drawn up. I'll be on the board of directors.
Crazy work. Crazy
We might
work.
as well get some damn some funding for all of that missionary work y'all be doing over there.
Man,
Um,
But for my point on this topic, like my bottom line about that would be this. If you would do it for your parents, why not do it for somebody you're before God taking vows with? You know,
yeah,
I
that's
mean, I
just
think that
it's
comes
all
with
about
simple
the,
for
the
me.
that comes with the program.
It
it's
comes
all
with
about
the whole shebang of the vows, right?
Yeah,
it's all
exactly.
about human decency at the end of the day, man.
Right. Do unto others as you want them done to you.
Yep.
Exactly.
All right. Speaking of do unto others, for all of y'all that
You know
like to
what?
fly,
I was gonna go there for the last topic, but never mind. Go ahead.
He the fed ways.
you you being messy, be easy. What
I
the,
was because you had it right there. You left that door wide open
I did, I
for
did,
Donnie
I did.
McClurkin original. But I was like,
Okay. Yeah, before we get sued, I ain't going to court for her ass. All
mm-mm.
right. Now, we know that Delta is the cream of the crop airline, and everybody wants to fly Delta because they get all of these special amenities. And I love Delta because they got free Wi Fi. And
I mean,
plus, mhm. You still on Soul Plane?
I love Spirit, man. Hey,
What
Sabres
you? Come
Queen,
on, J Mo. Come on,
I
J
mean,
Mo.
I
We
do
fly. We fly with
too.
the spirits. I fly
man,
with
But
the
Sabres
spirits.
man, shit. Hey, let me
Spirit
fly.
short days.
I will fly round trip for Atlanta for 125 and pack one
Real
bag
quick. And guess what?
before I
When
go
you
to
and when
Delta
you
for
stay
340.
when you thank you and when you stay 10 minutes from the airport, it's $20 cheaper than that.
When especially when you can go in and get the ticket.
Gonna go
However,
right in and get tickets.
for
Yep.
our bougie friends, y'all, I don't know if you guys been looking at the news or whatnot. So this man crashed into the terminal by the ticket counter. So I'm about to show the video. You guys got to see this shit. Hold
Oh,
on.
see, no, I'm not gonna go to hell for laughing. I'm not. Like what the
Dude, somebody just drove through the terminal. Straight up in that bitch. In that bitch.
It's the commentary for me.
Bro.
What in the name of
I'm
Dearborn
not going to
is
hell for
happening
laughing.
here?
What in the name of wrong turns is going on?
How? And you know the people be rushing you when you
First of
park
all,
right there.
where did you got in the in lane? You had to, because
Right.
it's real hard when you dropping off, when they at the baggage claim and the pick up them people.
Correct.
They
Right.
is 2 rows
They
deep.
tight. They tight.
They two real narrow 2 rows deep. Okay, so he must have been in the that will get you to, you know what I'm saying, like
Right.
to
And he
hook
done
that
picked up
right
a
in the
lot of
front door.
speed. Like, what was this all for? Thankfully, nobody was hurt or killed because of this idiot. Like, damn. Like, what
You
is
didn't
going on
put
here?
in like one. I mean, like he hit the front door like he was walking. Like that's what I'm saying. That hard right turn, and how fast were you going into the joint?
building.
Like
Right.
the building. Like where like they said he had something about mental illness. I said I guess so.
Yeah,
That
I
is
said,
and
totally
is he
mental
cool?
illness.
Like is you
That's some crazy
cool?
shit.
I heard
Because
the
during the
story.
pandemic, that car probably would have got gunned down, bro. Like
I heard the story. His mom
Shit, if
was
ICE was
playing.
posted at the Delta terminal, it would
dog,
have been.
Yeah,
dog.
I heard the story where his mom claimed that he was suffering through. It's kind of fun. You know what? On another note,
Okay.
it's funny when it's one of them that it's always
Who is one of
a
them?
mental
You said
illness.
Dearborn, like you said Dearborn.
When it's one of them, it's a mental illness or whatever. But
Gotta be right.
let it be us. Oh, we was drunk. We was high.
Crackhead. We were resisting arrest. We were on the run. Something to that effect. Absolutely. And my thing about that is this,
Mhm.
because again, he probably did get a slap on the wrist and he was out the next day.
Probably not.
Or not, because it is considered a government issue building
Yeah.
right now.
So
So
he is
so he
done. And
definitely.
especially he's not blonde hair, blue eyes, so he's standing.
No, but baby, he is Dearborn, and he took a BMW. It wasn't no neon. It wasn't no Chevy. That was a BMW, baby. That's probably if it wasn't his car, it was your daddy's. But
Yeah,
like, whew,
still
Oh,
driving.
that's scary. That is some scary stuff.
Yeah, that's scary as hell. See,
I'd have
that's
been tweaking. Do you hear me? I'd have been coming out of there. I'd have been like, is there a car in here? Or am I tripping? Like, am I that?
Again, it amazes me how quick people can pull out their phones and get on live. Like, I thank
record
God
it.
for the individual eyewitness news people. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even get it take me about 2 or 3 minutes to get to live, right? Somehow these people be on the nick of time getting it right before it happened.
Or already gotta be already recording on their phone, like, because on the news, like, who was recording a car drive through them? Like, what? What? Y'all don't want to move? Y'all don't want to move? Y'all
No,
just
they
want to
don't.
sit
They
right
don't
here?
want to move. They want to sit there. Want to sit there.
I mean, not even check. Not. I mean, luckily, I mean, even though he was in handcuffs, you know, it could have been. It could have been worse. You know, he could have died at the scene or whatever. I mean,
He could have killed some people he injured, yes,
or
for sure.
Yeah.
killed some people. Everybody's so quick to pull out the phones. Not to help anybody.
Oh, you know, people will die for likes and clicks. They don't
That's
mind.
what I said. I've been saying that since that fight outside of Cheetahs, since any and everything that happens. I see so many phones out.
Yeah.
It's so many of y'all watching. It's so many of y'all on Facebook and Instagram who got
Right.
criminals and murderers in y'all phone, and y'all ain't helping nothing but your page.
That's it.
That's
it.
so sad.
They
That is
will
so
stand in
sad.
the
You want
way.
attention on your page over a family that's grieving over a lost son, daughter, baby killed, but because you got this video in your phone, but don't
Trying to hit a
want to
lick.
help the family.
And I think that
Like,
video,
y'all is
one
not
of those
getting paid
videos
for
that
that.
video got over 1 million likes. So
Somebody wants to get
somebody did
paid for
get
these
paid. They
real
got paid for
videos.
that. They got
Yeah.
paid.
Oh yeah.
They
They're
got
gonna put
paid.
it on YouTube and get paid for that junk. Yes, they is for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Excuse me.
No way.
I ain't got time.
Um,
That's so retarded.
so I don't know what Mother Nature is doing. I don't know who pissed her off. But whoever did that shit needs to start praying for forgiveness because we like over this cold.
Man, it's dangerously cold out there. Okay.
It's hitting everywhere, and it's hitting everywhere.
It is.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can even go to
Like
Florida.
the fact that I had to look up Russia, and they're in 7 feet of it. Oh
Well,
no.
Russia can
Oh
keep that
no.
shit. They
They can
you know,
absolutely keep it. When you say 7 feet, and I'm looking at 7 foot like this, and you talk about snow. No,
no.
they can stay over
Mm-mm.
there.
Who shoveling what?
Yeah. Who who,
No.
who back work where?
Who,
Like
no.
I need
I'm
all kind of
snowed
tractors
in.
over here.
They got the damn
Y'all
cars
don't have shovels.
covered
Y'all
with
have
snow over
tractors.
there. And
They don't have shovels. They have tractors because all y'all cars covered. Your buildings. Some of them like what? No.
And see, I'm mad at myself because my Caucasian friends, they've always invited me out to drive those what do they call those mobiles that go on the snow, snowmobiles.
Yeah.
And I should learn how to drive them damn things and do some shit because when it gets that amount of snow, they out there having fun and we up in the house trying to stay warm.
I bullshit you not. Right. The last time there was the first little gust of what we got.
Yeah.
Before the more inches of last week and the week before that. I'm talking about the
Mhm.
first snow gust, right? Where you ain't see a tractor, a snow plow, a salt truck. And
Right.
I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Friday to go to work. It wasn't nothing plowed. And I gotta take 75 to go downtown, right?
Ooh.
I bullshit y'all not as I'm looking at y'all on this live today. Before when that snow started, I ran to the gas station. I was getting me my fiance stuff. So, it was a snow day. We've been on hard chill, right?
Yeah.
It was somebody on a spree. The mopeds, the sprees.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, he was getting up the street, right? You gotta do
You
what you
said he
gotta
wasn't
do.
what was the noise again?
It was sprees, right? And so you gotta do what you gotta do, baby. I ain't seen a spree since was it 2000? Like I was like,
Not
that's I was like,
free.
I said, am I looking at a moped in the snow? I
And
said, is that
people
a spree? And this man, he had his
did he
little
have a
Vertigo
helmet
George
on?
slow helmet, the slow one that
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
got no
yeah, yeah.
visor, this
They got no
little cup
visor.
over your head, the one the kids keep doing like this in school with. That he had that helmet, bro. He had that helmet, but I mean, he had his Carhartt on, and he was like
What
these. Okay,
be easy. Was he door dashing?
no, he was going to the gas station where I was at. Cause I seen this man on his spree before when it was warm outside.
Oh my
I just
God.
never thought I would see it in a blizzard. Like you gonna ride that mug till wheels
He
fall
really
off for
riding
real.
it and you pulling up the gas
Like
station.
you
Can I
go
get 5 on 2?
and literally. Let me feel if I take up and get these $8 on too, please, for real. Like just mind your business. That's the only way I get around. And some of them do that, like
That spree
DoorDash.
wasn't purple, was it?
Nope. And so, and it was like DoorDash, right? And you be looking like, why does they have a bike figure? I know these people is not on no bike and no 10 speed going up snow to get you your food. Like,
And
I
they
know my
are
shit ain't warm.
dog. And every
Right?
time, and speaking of DoorDash, when I see that motherfucking bike, I'm instantly going and getting a refund. Do
Okay.
not
That's all
send no
like you gotta
person
change
on
that
no
little
bike
emoji.
to my
You
house
better
with no
say right.
DoorDash.
Right. Like if I wanted it that cold, I could go to the store myself. Like, I'm good.
That part.
And so we was trying to make it work because we didn't want to think nobody was gonna give us a bike for the next person. I was like, well, Domino got an oven when they deliver. But
They
yeah,
do.
that's
And
crazy.
cute little cars and stuff that come out to the house.
Heck yeah, got a whole little
Yeah.
oven.
I'm on the corner tip of Detroit, so they do deliver at my house. Because if you somewhere further and they don't come out that way.
Man, I said I can't make this up. I put it on my Snapchat. I was like, I cannot make this up, y'all. This man is out here in this spree.
Look, check this out. If you were a landlord,
Mm-mm. And he took your whole front of your house out?
and you saw your house
The whole front of it.
the front of it demolished by God knows what type of equipment that shit is from the police department.
A boulder. Y'all seen Straight Outta Compton? That's a whole like that's a battering ram that they
All
put
right,
through your house. I
and
hope you
they
ain't on
stick
that
it
front
in.
couch
Yeah,
watching
they
TV because
shoot
you're gonna
something
get
in
knocked out.
and bring it out. So if you guys have been watching the news, y'all know that the Roseville police officer that was shot that near 11 Mile and Grossback. And so the officer is expected to recover. Thank God. However, this dude, I'm gonna play the video for y'all to see this because this should be going down online. Again, another eyewitness hood news coming live tonight
Yeah,
at
yeah.
10:44. Lord have
Yeah.
mercy. Here we go. So this guy had barricaded himself in the house, and they was trying to remove him. So they was trying to come up with all type of tactics to get him out. And so the last resort was to bulldoze the house.
They better ram that house,
They
that
battle
whole front
ram,
roof off.
and it
And
was
that's why I said
J-Mo.
I
It
think
was
he
one of
got
your
knocked with that
cousins.
battery ram because he came out dizzy.
He
He
came
came
out
out. I
dead.
don't know if he already got hit with them rubber bullets or not because he came out that house after that battery ram wobbling.
And let
Boy,
me
I
tell
was
you,
like, see, he got knocked to the kitchen. He did.
they tased him, and he got up. He fell
See,
down,
oh, see, you
but
know what?
he
That's
got
why I
up.
said
He
I'm
got
not.
up.
No,
He got up. He got up.
send the hate mail to DJ Sink.
Uh He was like, not today. He came up like a G, like
That, but you saw that little wobble like before all 12 of them had to take him down.
all 12. That was a big boy though.
I've been
It
watching.
was.
You
I
could
mean,
tell he was eating them cook-ups.
I've been watching Mirrors of Kingstown, so there's a couple
Oh
of
my
episodes
God.
where you got SWAT coming in. So
Uh-huh.
you mean to tell me? So they just had to run into this man's house? I don't see with the battering
It
ram or
was
something.
this. No, see, y'all saw the video. Like, it get dark out here, like what, 4:30, 5 o'clock, right?
That part. Yep.
This was going on since like the wee hours of the AM.
Right, right.
They were
That was the
chasing that
last thing.
man since like the wee hours of the AM, like 2, 3 o'clock
Mhm.
in the morning. And then when he got to that house, now he want to barricade it. Like he took their time a whole day. So yeah, they were gonna shoot him down because they were at this point they were like, boy, I am tired. We have been following you for 24 hours.
The
You're
only thing
going
I'm
down
mad
today.
about is that, and this is the only thing I'm mad about, that the guy did not go on live.
No, you know what? Dude, poor DJ Sink. Well, next. What happened to Inkster? DJ Sink. What happened to Inkster?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't got that story. You ain't sent me that one. I don't know what the
No,
fuck
you
happened
do.
to
Oh,
Easter.
you know, we talk about mommy and son. Where mother and son will kill them all. It's like, no.
Oh, you need to go ahead and
Oh,
explain this
oh,
situation
oh,
to us. Come on, be
oh,
easy. Come on.
oh, yeah,
Okay.
mother and son.
So your mother
This
and
is
son.
some
Look,
crazy ass shit.
you
Be
hear you
easy
look.
is going to get this one
I
together.
said mother and son will kill them all. That was my next little song. You know what?
Yeah,
Okay,
yep.
so
What you said?
young I may have the last names wrong, but the young girl's name is London, who was missing in April. She
Right.
is 17 years old. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With 17 times. She was missing for I forgot how long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know it's some time to where it was going like, and this was when it was like circulating. It was crazy how many missing females. This is like right after
And
the
Inkster.
Naziah case jumped off.
Correct.
I mean,
Right.
was getting cooking, and here we come with this girl London. Okay,
Right.
now she lives in Inkster. I know the street she stays off of. Okay, they don't care in Inkster about you, your family, your cousin, your baby, your
Are
dog.
you
They don't
talking
care.
about Little
Okay.
Saigon area?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know that she's 17, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And she was missing. Her cell phone was pinned in I believe it was Westland or Wayne,
Okay, that's close
one of
up the
those.
street, a couple blocks
Yeah.
away.
But
Mm-hmm.
it was at the high school. Again, she lives in Inkster. They found the location of her phone at this high school.
Right.
Okay. Next thing you know, they started questioning the ex-boyfriend. Stories wasn't adding up.
Of course it wasn't.
They took the FBI to the mama house. She lied in front of their face. So then
Right.
they got them search warrants going. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then their stories wasn't adding up. Now, move forward. This trial is about to jump off. The mother and son are about to go to hell in jail, okay?
We're mother and
Because
son. We kill them
bottom line,
all.
bottom line, the ex-boyfriend who was 24 years old killed this little girl.
Right.
And if you really want to ask for public opinion on this, the mother told him to do it.
That
And
part.
he listened to her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Again, 24-year-old man, grown, 17-year-old little girl. Okay. Lied
Mm-hmm.
about everything. Lied about everything. So help me. He was talking, pillow talking. Like you know how some of y'all dudes still be talking to y'all ex-girlfriends like shit is cool, right? This fool tells his ex-girlfriend everything. Everything he
Every
did with this little
detail,
girl. Every piece
everything.
of a detail in one song. He a little local little rapper, little internet rapper, I guess.
Uh-huh.
He literally in his rap song, his lyrics stated exactly what he did to London. Okay? The ex-girlfriend with no remorse, no sympathy whatsoever, got in
None.
front of that judge and told the whole tea and nothing but the truth. Okay.
That part.
He said,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he ran a song down to me. He said, kill her, I did this, I did that. I hang her body up. Her family won't even know where she get. What? And then for that story to come to pass on TV. Okay. Now, here's what pisses me off. Again, I just told you I
Yeah.
lost my mother. I wanted to go through that TV.
Mm-hmm.
Lady,
Mm-hmm.
lady, the audacity of you. These fellas are having a hard time raising a young man, okay? From
Mm-hmm.
a boy to a man. You told your son, get angry with a little teenage girl. Kill her. And you're quoted. Because
Right.
again, you have your pillow talk conversations with that trustworthy ex girlfriend who read y'all, just read y'all.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and the mama told me, you know what I'm saying, she whether she, what I don't know if she had that much of resentment towards London. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what the inside scoop of that is
Right.
to where the mother has the audacity to speak out loud and say to her son, get angry with her
Get
enough to
angry.
kill her,
Right.
get into a fight, beat her. What I mean, like, why are you even voicing those type of things to your son?
Exactly.
So you're teaching
Yeah,
your
that's
son to
crazy.
beat women. You're telling your son and commanding your son to beat and kill women, little
Right.
girls. Now you gonna be in this. You ain't even gonna be in the same cell as your son. You gonna be in a
Nope.
cell with women murderers who miss their kids.
And they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
Let me
beat
know how that
her
let's find
ass
out how that
in
works out
jail.
for you. Let's find
Right.
out how that works out for you. Because again, you couldn't put her in front of my face. And the way I grieve, you couldn't put other people like that in front of my face the way I'm grieving. That's facts. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fact.
Because I'm like, what? Like, so, and then that's not even the sickening part about it, y'all. Besides
Mm-hmm.
the mother telling the son what to do and his stupid ass get to clicking and calling his ex-girlfriend thinking he got a trustworthy friend, and she tell all the business.
Right.
They hid this body for a very long time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The mother has a little friend who hid her body in a plastic container. Let him tell
Who
it.
the
He didn't
fuck
ask
is this
questions.
friend? He
Let him tell it to in front of the judge. He didn't ask any questions. He just went to go hide what she said. Get this box out of here. I'll tell you what to do with it. However many days, however long you kept it, wherever he kept it at. Because come on now, a decomposed, cut up body.
it stinks.
I know it's, you know what I'm saying? Like wherever you
Mm-hmm.
kept that at, stop playing with
You
me.
know the smell of a body if you never smelled it before. You
Yeah.
know that smell. That smell is so
That's what
pungent.
it will knock you out. Like,
Yeah.
so where did you keep this container with this cut up, mutilated body at?
Right.
And you waited for the mother's word. Like, and mama, who are you, sweetheart? I know Inkster people are very cutthroat and don't give a fuck, but
But
lady, you ain't
damn.
hardly no queen pin.
No.
So whatever dumbass, grown ass man you told to go hide this little girl's body, like, I hope one of these court cases she faces the mother of London. That's all I'm saying. That's what I want. Record me that when she faces the mother of London and got to talk and they testifying their side of the story,
Mm-hmm.
baby. It's gonna be in that case when my man shot that cop and killed that
Mm-hmm.
cop for killing his son. Huh. It's gonna be some, yeah. That's why I'm like, come on now, y'all. Yeah, but like that's just dumb. Like the guy that got caught with the evidence itself, and
Mm-hmm.
he's trying to testify. He didn't know what it was,
He
so
knew
you
what
ain't
it
know you had
was.
a dead,
He,
decomposed body cut up in a
you ain't
in a
asked no
container,
questions, really?
in a
Seriously?
target container. You ain't ask no questions. So when it starts stinking, and you still wait on her word. I
Waiting
don't
on
know.
her
Like I
word,
said,
really?
to the extent of if he got pulled over and they end up finding it, however he got caught, he couldn't hold it too long and didn't get rid of it. So
It that is crazy. That is
very crazy,
absolutely crazy.
very crazy. Like that, I got sick with that story because again, the trial is now jumping off. So
So moving on to we talking about kids, and J-Mo need to mute his mic. He talking all the stuff in the back. Anyway, I know we always talking about some fuck them kids. Okay,
oh,
but fuck them kids. No, no, and that's
yeah,
kind of bad to place it right where is it now. But we're getting ready
yeah.
to talk about this video that is viral with this lady had this baby that was a little bit loud in a restaurant, and then somebody kind of told her about herself and this kid. So we're gonna play the video. The video is gonna be about a couple minutes long, so bear with us because you got to get the whole context of everything. Hold on, here we go.
Gentleman here is telling me to tell my 8-month-old to stop screaming because he has sensitive ears. I know it's loud, but he's an adult. He can leave, and he chooses not to leave. He's choosing me to tell me to take my baby out because he has sensitive ears.
You need to learn to be respectful.
She's a child, sir. It's not me. I didn't do anything.
You're causing this whole restaurant to have to hear our discussion. They don't want to eat that. They want to get their food.
You came to me about my child, did you not? You're speaking for other people that haven't spoken, and the only reason I'm furious about it is because you came to address me about an 8-month-old.
You're forcing everyone in their
I'm not forcing any. I didn't tell the baby to talk. I'm happy that she has a voice, and I'm happy she can speak because there's children out here that can't even speak. That's nonverbal. So I am grateful for my child to be able to have a voice, and that's not up to you as an adult to chastise me or to whoop me because my child is speaking. You can't remove yourself from this restaurant. No, you're disrespectful. You're entitled, and you're being privileged right now because there was nothing in this
Period.
world that made you feel like you can come say that to me about my child, and then you're upset that I'm reacting. I'm reacting to your response. There are nonverbal children out here, and you want to sit here and act like I'm supposed to suppress my child's voice?
I'm not responsible for the way that men have probably mistreated you in the past.
Man, I'm a happily married woman. What are you talking about, baby? I'm 10 years next week. Clap it up for me. That's what you can do. So no one has mistreated me. You've been disrespectful. I didn't accuse you. Have I ever said racist? Did I say racist in here?
I was talking down to you because of privilege.
No, I said you're being. Privilege does not equal racism. Let me.
Okay, she can't educate
Baby, I was
nobody
about to
because it
say she
does.
called you privileged. That's not saying you're a racist. Y'all know what that
Basically,
word is.
no, she is calling him racist, low
Y'all
key.
people gotta start taking accountability when somebody call you privileged, and
She
that don't
low
always
key,
mean
she
you
is
white
calling
either.
him a racist though. When you call it, that's what her intentions were. Even though she didn't say racist, calling a white person privileged, that's basically
Hey,
you
hear
telling
you.
them, huh? You say you can't hear me, J Mo.
I can hear you.
Okay. So she basically was pretty much calling him a racist. What I was saying, he's a racist, but especially she talking about that he's privileged. And so my thing is, and a lot of people probably will hate me for this. Shut that damn baby up. I understand that you want the baby to talk. The baby could talk at home.
I don't know. I mean, being on it, I think you can't help or control what an 8-year-old does. That's just like same with like being on an airplane or whatever. Luckily, when my daughter was that young and we went on a trip for some hours, I mean, we gave Morgan like it might not be right. We might gave her like some Benadryl or whatever that'll make her go to sleep or something like that. But I mean, but if it's something on like a restaurant or something, I just figure it's two options. It's either
Right.
he leaves. Well, it's three options. It's either he leaves, she leaves, and there's been moments when I had Morgan out, and
Mm-hmm.
when Morgan was that age and she was screaming or whatever, you doing everything to pacify her, you picking her up, this, that, and the third, and
There
nothing
y'all go.
happened,
I could not hear a
Right.
while ago. I'm
and,
good.
and and none of that worked, I left. Or if it's the restaurant, or if it's the restaurant's policy that if it's something like that, then it's the restaurant policy to say, hey, maybe you can go, or like come back when your child can be quiet. But when you do that, then that restaurant gonna have to. I ain't gonna say you know how we are, but that restaurant will have that option of saying, "Oh, they told me to take my child out of here because it was crying, and we're gonna cry racism on that."
Right.
But
But the restaurant never did. And I get his point too. You got to look at things from both sides. They had a conversation before she pulled out that phone and started taking a video.
Mhm.
Okay. She didn't have to go that extreme about the situation. Like, I think she blew it
yeah,
out of proportion. Like, like he said, that the whole restaurant doesn't need to hear the conversation. Um, they had a private
True.
conversation, but she wanted to pull out that phone to make a point again, posting shit online for likes and clicks and
That's it.
views,
When you could have easily
and
got your
trying to
point
control
across
the
real quick.
narrative so
Yep.
that you can hopefully have this video to go viral, because that baby voice was loud, and I probably would have said the same thing, like, can you get the baby a fry, put a sucker or something, like, come on now.
Where the baby Binky at?
Right, what a binky at? Like, and if you
Mhm.
got a kid that's screaming and hollering and all this other type of shit, stay your ass at home. I
yeah,
don't
that's what I
care.
said.
I'm
Yeah,
not leaving.
no
You
matter,
bringing that
right.
here.
No matter if, like I was telling before, Be Easy got back on. There's been
That's
times
why I ain't
when
got no kids. Be easy. I can't.
I mean, when my daughter was that age, if I'm at a spot where she's crying like that, I give her the binky, I'm picking her up and
Right.
giving her a toy, and it's not helping. Sometimes you got to remove yourself from that situation and be like, hey, there's DoorDash. Hey, I could have DoorDash
without
that food.
without being rude to whoever and however, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
without
Like you said,
yeah.
because
I
if
don't
your ears is
believe
that
that man was
sensitive,
rude to that lady about the baby
yeah,
and
she
the
ended up
noise.
turning it up. She ended up
She
turning up the
turned that shit
situation.
around.
She turned it around and turned it up.
But
However, Mr. Sensitive Ears, they got ear pods. You
but
know what I'm saying?
you're not thinking about
And
bringing
to
no ear
not
pods into a restaurant
no
because you're not
no
expecting to hear a loud crying baby.
no right, but but guess what? It's 2026 now. You know what I'm saying?
People carry
Unless
their
that res-
iPods everywhere with them.
unless they have a sign that says no loud babies to enter this door. Oh well, you know what I'm saying? Because
But if you know your
there's gonna
child gonna be loud, you need to stay at home and DoorDash and get somebody
or
that's on a
or or
damn
had that
scooter to
good
come deliver
pacifier.
that shit.
Plug it up,
Plug it up.
plug it
Plug
up.
it up. Because I'm telling you,
Uh,
like, because even on the airplane when you having those kids screaming and shit, that's some irritating stuff. I done paid three,
you
four
know
hundred
what I
dollars
can't
for
be,
a
real.
ticket. I
Yep.
don't want to hear this baby. I
But you
don't.
know what's worse? You know who got it worse, and they can't even use an AirPod for real. And if they do, they being bad. And they got one in their ear. A bus driver.
That part.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm.
Mm-mm.
Especially not no D dot. They be
They
hearing some
already
crazy stuff,
underpaid.
dog. Yeah, they be hearing some crazy stuff on D dot. And then you got the kids and screaming in your ear, throwing stuff in the back of your head. Nope, nope.
No, no, no.
Cause I'm be on
Mhm.
somebody live. Hey, sit the fuck down. I can't. Nope. They'll take me off. Like, boss, I ain't working.
All right, so the last story for the night, you guys. There is a something that happened. I think it was in North Carolina where the spouse or these people, the couple was getting married. They put $20,000 down on a venue,
Oh yeah, it
and
sucks.
the man ended up passing away months before the wedding. And and the venue in which they put the $20,000 deposit on is not refunding them any parts of that money.
Nope. It was the day before he passed away, right? Something like that.
I
the
think it
the
was
the wedding
months.
was months away.
Months away. Yeah.
That's
Now
when
I
that's that's when you got to
now
read that contract.
you got to read that fine print. Thank you, J Mo. I was about to say you got to read that fine print for one, because a lot of these venues are no
Mhm.
non-refundable. A lot. especially ones in the racks and up. You know what I'm saying?
Who puts $20,000 down before reading the fine prints on a venue?
Literally before reading all that fine print, okay,
Right.
and signing your name. You put 20 racks. You just gave this man 20 racks without signing, but without reading what you about to sign. No, can't do it. I'm not throwing away 10, 20,000,
Shit,
20,
they could
20
have gave
G's for
me
nothing like
10 and
that.
had that. Well, they could have gave me 5 and had it
Exactly.
in my backyard.
But if they give me 5, anywhere from 4 to 3 to 10, I'm still with a magnifying glass on that paperwork. Like, hold on.
I mean,
And
Exactly.
making sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. Now, not being
God bless
funny.
the dead.
Yeah, not being funny. May he rest in peace.
Right.
But you might as well put that toward his repass. You know what I'm saying? You
Might as
might as well
well.
use that venue
Use
for his
that
now
venue.
repass.
You already done the guy that is already
Unfortunately, the
paid for.
circumstances are you ain't
Yeah.
married to him, but his funeral was paid for, baby. You know,
Right.
I'm again not being funny, no disrespect to the dead, but the repass is paid for. You can have your funeral in that mug for 20,000. You know what I'm saying? Like if they have a wedding
Hmm.
reception in that place, you can have a funeral and repass in the place. Just me. You
Hey, you
utilize
better
the money you already
hey,
spent.
should have invited the whole community because that
At this point, utilize the money you already spent. It's not a wasted dollar. Things
but they
happen.
trying. I'm gonna keep up with that story because I want to see if that place is going to either refund them the total amount or some in part.
I wouldn't even if I was that busy, because you never know. I mean, you never know. Yeah, yeah, it might be an event hall, but that event hall may vendor out a DJ. They may vendor out the centerpieces for the
Right.
tables,
That's what I'm
the
saying.
the arch with the flowers or whatever. So you never know. I mean, in a good business sense, maybe you may refund them. Like maybe I ain't even gonna say half. Maybe about because, like I said, you don't know whether or not they got other vendors that's gonna use that place that they're paying out of that 20,000 for the flowers or whatever. If they refund them maybe about 25-30% or whatever as a good business option or whatever. Okay, but you gotta read the fine print.
And here's the thing.
Bottom line, you gotta read the fine print.
I don't want to see not one GoFundMe page for that man. And I definitely hope he has insurance paying $20,000 for a wedding. I hope he has that good life insurance for
Well,
with
the parents paid
unexpectable
it.
things happening like that. So see,
The parents paid it.
okay.
Yeah, the
So
parents
yeah,
end up here.
that's what I'm saying. When you hear stuff like that, it's like, so did he have any insurance, like life insurance? Like
Yeah, they
what?
did the
Like
funeral, everything, but the parents was trying to recoup the money from that venue, and they reached out to the news station to try to help put the story out there.
see,
Mm.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
see,
So be easy.
yeah.
You better make sure that you read the fine prints for this wedding.
Hey, oh, look! I got
Get your
a name
your
and
magnifier.
yeah, for every dollar down to the penny. What you
Okay,
mean?
before
Got
we
to.
do a GoFundMe for your ass.
And you
Nah,
got to.
ain't no meatballs and spaghetti at this reception, baby.
Baby,
Don't
we're gonna
worry
get
about
that you
it.
buy we fried. I need a couple people that got some stamps left over on their card.
You told us before you go. I have a we buy we fry. This thing is crazy, bro. Nah, I'm getting ready. I'm excited. It's here. I'm
It's
excited
excited. Well, we appreciate you guys for joining us as always on these Tuesdays at 10
for
o'clock with
sure.
our Let's Talk About It. I appreciate you, Be Easy and J Mo, and everybody that
Absolutely.
chimed in on today. Make sure that you guys subscribe, like, and share this video so that we can gain more people to watch us.
Gang, gang,
Every
gang,
day.
gang.
Gang. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. We are out. Y'all
Appreciate
have a good
y'all.
night.
Be
Stay
safe,
warm.
stay warm.
Be safe, stay warm out there.